All right, the article starts off today by saying throughout history, humans have always had a special connection with animals. If you have a connection with somebody or something, it just means you can relate to that thing or that person in some way. You have a connection with your friends, for example, because you would have common interests.
Right.
Maybe you all like sports or movies or music, and you have a connection because of that.
Yes, you can also have a connection with your family because, well, you're related, but you spend a lot of time together, and so you build a relationship with them.
And we have a connection with animals, too, of course. People have had pets for, I think, thousands of years, ever since going back to when we, domesticated dogs and cats and made them pets.
Okay.
Well, the article goes on to say,
our ancestors' caves are covered in paintings of them. Many cultures weave stories about them, and some cultures worship them. So now we see the vocabulary word ancestor in this sentence. Ancestor is spelled A-N-C-E-S-T-O-R, ancestor, and it's a noun. Now an ancestor is a member of your family who lived a long time ago. So for example, we might say Carla's ancestors once lived in Europe, but moved to the US around 150 years ago. So those are the people we were talking about from a long time ago, thousands of years even, who started having connections with animals.
We also saw the word weave. That's a verb, and it's spelled W-E-A-V-E. One more time, W-E-A-V-E. This means to create a story by connecting many different ideas and characters, okay? So you're telling a story about something that happened, and it has a lot of different characters and things going on. For example, everyone listened closely as Kaylin wove together a tale of romance and mysteries.
So that's good.
Yeah, that's a good story to weave. And then we saw the word worship. They were worshiping animals, I believe.
So worship is a verb, and it's spelled W-O-R-S-H-I-P, worship. Now, to worship something means to show respect and love for a god. Now, some people worshipped animals as a god. Some people worship beings as a god. And another example could be, because of the world's many diverse cultures, not everyone worships the same god.
That's right. There are different gods that people like to worship. And as Aaron explained a long time ago, and even in some cultures today, they worship animals as gods. Now, the Chime Museum is celebrating the significant ties between humans and animals through an exhibition called Let's Dance Animals.
Oh, it sounds exciting.
It sounds like an exciting thing. Dance, animals, all good things.
Right.
We saw the adjective significant, that's spelled S-I-G-N-I-F-I-C-A-N-T. S-I-G-N-I-F-I-C-A-N-T. That means that it has an important effect or influence on something. For example, we've had to make a significant change to our plans. We'll be leaving on Thursday instead of Saturday now. Yes, that is significant. You're changing something in a major way.
Yes. So exhibition is a noun, and it's spelled E-X-H-I-B-I-T-I-O-N, exhibition, which is a show of art or other interesting objects that people can see in a public place. Now, for example, this exhibition is of Let's Dance Animals, so we'll probably see some sort of animals in this exhibition. Now, another example sentence could be, if you like Japanese anime, visit the Studio Ghibli exhibition in Taipei this summer.
All right, let's learn more about the Let's Dance Animals exhibition. The article says the exhibition held in Tainan displays works from 23 groups of artists from 7 different countries. So we're going to get a lot of different things, different exhibits.
Yeah.
Exhibits are something within an exhibition for you to look at from a lot of different artists.
Right. Now, the next line in the article reads, through art, the museum hopes to show the importance of people coexisting with animals and nature. Now, we saw the verb coexist in this sentence, spelled C-O-E-X-I-S-T, coexist. Now, to coexist is when two different things exist at the same time or in the same place. For example, do you think it would be possible for aliens to coexist with humans?
That's right. Usually coexist means they get along.
Right.
So if we had aliens and humans, it wouldn't be like the aliens taking over and
there'd be no fighting.
No fighting, everybody just getting along and
Right.
having a good time.
I think an important part of that is that when you coexist, you live together peacefully.
Yes, peacefully. It's all peaceful and calm.
Yes.
All right, next, the article says, Let's Dance Animals is raising awareness of the environment with its nature-centered artwork. So it's all about the environment, being environmentally friendly and raising awareness about this. Awareness is spelled A-W-A-R-E-N-E-S-S, awareness, and that's your knowledge or understanding of a subject.
Right.
For example, we must raise awareness of the disease so that we can teach people how to avoid catching it. And of course, one of the main things people are trying to raise awareness of today are things like climate change and pollution, issues related to the environment that are having an effect on people all over the world.
Yes. So the noun awareness is related to the adjective aware. So aware, spelled A-W-A-R-E, is when you realize or know that a subject exists. For example, Tom was aware of the dangers of driving without a seatbelt, but he did it anyway. So he knows about the dangers of doing this, but
he still did it.
And he still did it.
Okay, so we're talking about raising awareness of the environment. How are they going to do that in some sort of unique or special way? Well, the article tells us, it says, in fact, part of the exhibition is actually displayed outside. Okay, that's a good idea. If you're going to teach people about nature and appreciating it and protecting it, it's one thing to do it indoors.
But it's more important to do it outdoors around those things.
Yes, so you can actually see it in a natural way.
Okay, well, the article goes on to say the outdoor area features 10 large sculptures that greet visitors from the museum's lawn. Now, we saw the noun sculpture here, spelled S-C-U-L-P-T-U-R-E, sculpture, which is an object made out of stone, wood, or any other material by an artist. For example, The Thinker, created by Auguste Rodin, is one of the world's most famous sculptures.
That's the one where he's like this, right?
He's like this.
Very deep in thought.
Yes.
Thinking about something very important. I would really like pizza for lunch. It would be so good.
Yes.
No, he's probably thinking about philosophy or science or something important.
Yes.
We also saw the word lawn. Lawn is an area of ground in a yard, a garden, or a park that is covered in short grass. Okay, where we come from in Canada, most houses they'll have a lawn.
A lawn outside, right?
And those are beautiful to look at, and a pain in the summer because you have to cut the grass every couple of days. But it's beautiful and it creates oxygen and all those good things.
Yes.
We could say one of Rick's chores is to mow the lawn around the house on Sunday mornings. Yes, that's what it means, to cut the grass. We also say mow.
Mow the lawn.
Mow the lawn. Mow means to cut the grass. Otherwise it grows too tall and your neighbors say, they don't cut their lawn. What's wrong with those people?
All right, well, let's continue on. The next line reads, each sculpture is of a different animal that is native to Taiwan. Now, we saw an interesting phrase here, be native to. Now, something that is native to a particular area has always existed in that place. So an animal that is native to Taiwan has always existed here. For example, the Formosan black bear. Or
those magpies, those Formosan blue magpies.
Mm-hmm.
Those are native to Taiwan.
Now, another example could be elephants are native to Asia and Africa, but not North America. That means you would not find wild elephants roaming around the US or Canada.
I should hope not. If you do, they probably escaped from a circus or a zoo.
A zoo, yeah.
Okay, what's more, the article says, they are dressed as though they're going on a vacation. So each one looks cute as a button. Cute as a button. You might be wondering about that phrase. Luckily, it's our shortcut for you for today, so let's learn a little bit more about that phrase.